Hey guys, it's Paula from workwithpaula.com. This video is just to let you guys know about a new company that I'm investing in. I tried it out for a while just to make sure everything was running smoothly before I introduced it to you guys, and everything's great. So this is an investment company. Basically, you'll be investing in four markets, four sectors as they call them: the forex market, the stock market, commodities, and web ads. And the percentage you'll receive for your investment it ranges between 0.25 to 2.25. And this is because the various markets fluctuate. So, to be reasonable, they have to provide a range. But what you'll ultimately get, definitely, is 150% return on your investment. The company is merchant shares. You don't have to worry about handling anything, basically. You just invest your money, and their traders will do the trading for you. And you will, as I said, you'll always get 150% back, return, ROI, return of investment. But how long it takes for you to get that depends on the market fluctuations. It could range in any particular market, it could range between 0.25 to 2.25. So say one day in the forex market, they did well, they had a good day, they got a lot of wins, and you get the rate of 2.25% for that day. But then another day, it doesn't do that great, and you get maybe 1%. So, that's just reality. The markets fluctuate, and, so you would function within a range, but you always get 150% return of your investment. Sorry, my arm's getting tired from holding this phone. Okay, so I wrote an entire blog post, a very lengthy blog post, explaining everything. Please read the blog post in its entirety before asking me questions, because I do explain everything there intricately. I'm just also going to pop a video on my YouTube channel as well. But if you guys want to stay in the loop with me, you should really get on my list. On my website, I have forms on there. Just put your email address in, get on my list, because, I wrote the blog post a while ago. I sent it out to my list. I'm just getting around to making a video now. But if you really want to stay up to date, get on my list, because I always announce things through my list. And, check back on my site frequently. I have... see if you don't want to get on my list, then just make sure you check back on my site frequently. Look at my my blog to see if I've written anything new, or if there are updates on my my homepage, the homepage of my site. I put updates there. But if you guys want in on this money that we're making online, it's up to you to come get it. I can't chase people around. I don't care to convince people. We're making money. If you want to make money with us, take some initiative. I don't mind at all if people contact me on Facebook with questions, but I don't care at all to convince people or beg people, because we're all making money here. Like, if you want to make money with us, cool. If you don't, that's fine. No one's going to chase anybody. But in this day and age, 2015, with the economy in America, at least I can speak about what's happening in America. The joblessness, what are they saying now? The real rate of unemployment is 40%. You can't trust the government too much. They hide the real information. But, the people who stop looking for jobs, they don't include them in the statistics. But it's like the real rate is like 40% of people are out of work. So you can keep continuing the way of the old economy, of the old days of thinking you're going to just keep emailing resumes, waiting around for someone to respond. I think it's smarter to get into some of these online programs, create something for yourself rather than waiting for an employer, because there are so few jobs and so many people competing for the jobs, you know. And even if you have a job, that's fine. Not everyone has to become a full-time online marketer, but at least get in on some of these things if you want extra money, because a job is only going to pay you so much. There's a cap on your salary. If you want, you know, to buy something special, or you want some extra income, get in on some of these programs. So I don't really want to bring up other companies in this, but whatever. I mean, I need to update my followers. I know this is supposed to be about merchant shares, but I'm sorry, I need to update. I haven't made a video in a while. I want to update everybody on everything. A lot of you were contacting and trying to get in on our investment group. I won't mention the name in this because this is just a merchant shares video, but I just want to cover a bunch of stuff, because I don't know when the next time is I'm going to make a video. So let me just cover things. A lot of people were like pounding down the doors to get into our investment group after the fact, because they were so busy being tire kickers when we were offering them the opportunity. Right now, while I'm shooting this video, we have a very brief period of time for the holidays where you guys can get in. But I don't know when people are going to see this video. Maybe you're going to see it months from now. Check the homepage of our investment group site. This is why I'm telling everybody to opt into my list or check back frequently on the homepage of my site. But I put an update on the homepage of my site about how for this holiday season, to be kind to everyone. Sorry. It's just ridiculous. People don't get into these things. But we're trying to be kind to everybody right now for the holiday season, and we're opening the doors for a brief period of time. So if it's like 10 days. Okay, it's not even that. It's very brief. But check the homepage of that site, you know, to see. I don't want this video getting too long. That's why I'm talking fast and just trying to cram a whole bunch of stuff in. Check not only my homepage, but the homepage of our investment group to see how many days you have left. But my point of this is, merchant shares is a great alternative for the people who didn't get into our investment group. Although right now, while I'm shooting this video, they have 10 days to get into our investment group, but I don't know when you're going to be seeing this video. Maybe you'll see it months from now when we're not offering our holiday kindness of letting you guys into our investment group. So this is an alternative to that. Our investment group, we're trading in the forex and cryptocurrency markets. We have traders handling that for us. We don't have to do anything. We just give them our money and they trade for us and make us more money. If you don't get in with us with that, you miss the 10 days or whatever, get in with merchant shares, okay? And I don't know what merchant shares is going to do. Maybe merchant shares will even follow suit and say, we're going to cap this at a certain point and not let other people in. You know, we're going to limit this to a certain amount of people, but this is an alternative. I'm not going to make this like a half an hour long video explaining everything I already explained in the blog post. I went through every intricate detail about the sectors, you know, the 4 sectors, the forex market, the commodities, stocks, web ads, the percentages, 0.25 to 2.25. It varies daily, but ultimately you'll get your 150%. And the 0.25, okay, you know the forex and stocks and commodities markets are only open Monday through Friday. You will still get 0.25 on weekends in those markets, which you would not get in other companies. But Merchant Shares is kind enough to give us 0.25 in the markets that are only open Monday through Friday. So take that into consideration as well. Web ads is 7 days a week. But please just go read the blog post, because you know that it's like 1,000 words or whatever. Like, I can't cram all that information into a video, especially with how long YouTube takes to upload videos and everything. So for all of the details, the detailed information, all the intricacies, just read the blog post. I mentioned the verification process. You need to verify your account if you expect to put more than $250 in there. But get in on some of these passive things. You know, I know there are a lot of passive programs out there that don't last, but this is different. These are investments. And you're certainly not going to get these kind of rates in a bank. Chase right now, which is my bank, the savings is 0.01% a year, which is insulting and ridiculous because of everything that's gone on with the banks and the interest rates and I'm not going to explain all of that. If you follow the news, you know everything that happens with that, and why our bank rates are so low. But that's ridiculous. Nobody's going to get rich off of that. If you compare 0.01% a year to 0.25 to 2.25% daily, okay, you'll see how insulting and ridiculous that is, and how the smart thing to do is get in on some of these programs, these online businesses, get in on these investments, because forex has a very high leverage. That's why they can offer those kinds of rates. But a bank, you know, if you're going to just keep thinking it's the old economy where you can submit resumes and get a job like it's the 1980s, or you're going to get some sort of decent rate on your, you know, on the money you have in the bank, it's time to wake up and realize we're not in that economy anymore. And even these people with 401ks or Social Security, they're losing that. You know, they're stealing Social Security from people. They basically are stealing it because they've used all that money for other things. The government has used the Social Security for for all the debt they've accrued to pay that off. And now these elderly people don't even have their Social Security, which is their money that was taken out of their paycheck. And there are these 401ks where companies lose, you know, entire 401ks because they invest in companies that fail. So people lose their 401ks. Take greater control of your money in this economy. Get the interest rates you deserve. You don't deserve these ridiculous, insulting interest rates. Stop relying on the government, because that again, that's the government screwing us over. You know, that now you can't even put money into a bank without some insulting 0.01% savings interest rate. You know, I'm not going to sit around waiting for the government to take care of us or the economy to take care of us. We're all banding together and taking care of ourselves. All of these connections I have in the industry, friends that are creating companies, this is the way to go. It's create your own economy, create your own companies, take it online, take it overseas. Sorry to say, but take it overseas, take those investments overseas, because the US government are haters about investments. So that's all I have to say about this. Keep informed, opt into my list, check back regularly on my site. You know, I may not, you know, sometimes it's a nice break to be in these companies too, these investment firms, because they're not reliant on recruiting. I'm introducing all of this to you guys, but I really don't need you guys in any of these because I'm making money regardless. This is not reliant on recruiting, but I'm introducing to, you know, just let you guys know and to help you guys too if you want to get in on some of this. But I'm not gonna, you know, go heavy on the videos about this or the recruiting about this, because this is not something, I mean, it's basically putting money in and getting money out. It's investments, so nobody needs team members for this. But I'm still involved in the other things that require recruiting, but this is also a nice break to have money coming in just steadily, like almost like a paycheck. It's like a steady paycheck in the background. If you do want, you know, to do your stuff that requires recruiting, but you don't have to be so reliant on people like, oh, if they don't join, you're not going to make money. This is money making money, which is a smart thing to do. Money making money. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll put the blog post about merchant shares, the link under the YouTube video in the description, and then my sign up link as well. If you guys have questions about the sign up process or about the verification process, just, you know, hit me up on Facebook. But this is not, you know, I'm not going to waste time with tire kickers or with the convincing or the skepticism. You know, it's that nonsense that made you guys lose out on our investment group. And then everyone's pounding down the doors. Oh, please let us join. Yeah, we're going to be a little kind and let you guys in for like 10 days for like a holiday, some holiday kindness, but let that be a lesson to you guys. The ones that were asking me after the fact, like, oh, how do I get in, or can I get in? It's like, the more time you waste being skeptical, we are so far beyond you guys by now because we're not skeptical. We hop into things, we take risks, we seize opportunities. And if you still want to be in that same mindset of the old economy, it's not the old economy anymore. It's time for everybody to realize things are going online. Even traditional jobs like in department stores or whatever, they're all going online. They're firing people and just selling everything online. So just try to open your minds a little bit. Try not to be so brainwashed. Sorry, but that's like, I've got to be blunt about it. Try to stop being so brainwashed that you're letting the people who are exploiting you, the employers that are exploiting you, it's like you're holding yourself prisoner. It's like you're so brainwashed by it that you're not even seeing how exploited you are. So just try to open your minds a little and snap out of it and realize we're trying to help you. We're not the enemy. We're not the scammers or whatever. They want you to think these are all scams so that you will stay there being exploited for low pay. Even the banks, like, who would be ridiculous enough to be putting money in banks with 0.01 interest rates? I mean, give me a break. It's all about forex now. Realize it's all about forex, okay? All right, guys, just giving you some tough love here. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.